Only about 2% of women work in the South African plumbing industry. With high unemployment among youth, Women in Plumbing wants to encourage young women to consider careers in this sector. I'm joined now by the chairperson, Lorraine Mooi, to discuss the opportunities. Lorraine, good afternoon. Welcome to the Midday View on eNCA. Yeah, I thought women in plumbing was not an issue anymore in democratic South Africa, but apparently the numbers speak a different story.
We've actually seen quite a big increase in the last 3 years. I think it's about 161% of women that have joined the plumbing sector as actual licensed plumbers. My mother and myself are both qualified plumbers by professions, and we've seen women grown into the space because they've seen that the value that they can add as women in this place. And that's not only for plumbing, but also the artisan-based qualifications from carpentry to bricklaying. More women are getting involved.
Yeah, and I mean, it is a very good business. I mean, I've had jokes from people saying, if you want to be rich, become a plumber.
If you're able to position yourself in the correct way and make sure that you go through proper channels, becoming a professional, because as a plumber we have a professional body, which is the Plumbing Industry Registration Board, and also then joining the association was the Institute of Plumbing South Africa, and those are the organizations that have helped shape the plumbing sector in the last couple of years, and make sure that we put front of mind is that the consumer and the consumer's health and safety is the most important thing, because at the end of the day, as a plumber, if you've got if there's no consumer, there's no plumbing industry. And that is why it's so important for us as an industry to take the safety of consumers so seriously with the implementation of the certificate of compliance that the professional body has instituted.
Yeah, what kind of opportunities exist for women? I mean, it is Women's Month. We are ending towards the end of August. A short while ago, I had a discussion. With two phenomenal women like you about challenges that women are still facing, like gender-based violence, but also the fact that in the labour market, opportunities for women are far fetched. There's not enough opportunities for women currently, and when there are, women are sort of confined to certain roles. What are the opportunities in the plumbing sector?
Well, what's happened is that quite a few programs that we are currently running as the sector, the funders have put in place that they want 50% women participation. And, we actually end up having more women wanting to participate in the space than men. I know currently that Harambee, the Institute of Plumbing South Africa, have got an apprenticeship program where they've got 150 young women that are actually in the program for the next 3 years. And and also at the same time, you need to also put these kind of careers at the fore and not only make them a last resort. And that's the main thing with with the trades, that everybody sees them as the last resort kind of things. They're not looking at them as that, when you're coming out of school, we need to make sure that these options are available to these young women, that they know that they can do something else other than secretarial work or your traditional traditional roles like lawyers, doctors, and all of that. And at the end of the day, plumbers are essential services. As we found out with COVID, that we continue working regardless of whatever lockdown we're under. And with that in mind, it is a big push now for organizations to try and get more women participating in the space.
Okay, finally and very briefly, how do women then access Women in Plumbing?
So you can find us on the web. We have a website, www.womeninplumbing. We are on LinkedIn. We are on Facebook. You can find us on most social media platforms, and kind of just interact with us, because at this moment in time, as opportunities come up, we're able to disseminate them up to the women.
Thank you very much, Lorraine Mooi, there from Women in Plumbing. There you have it. There are opportunities. Check them out. I mean, it's a very vibrant sector. Unfortunately, as she said, there's more and more women now who are participating in that sector. Sports.